Hi, this is Robbie from Southern California. What do you think Gary's doing with my garden dog kennel in the middle of the night? Do you think you're doing this today?
Yeah, I'm going to do it today.
So what do you have to do here?
Well, all I have to do is come along and unclip the wire ties, take the wire off it, my latch, I drilled the hole through there, so to flip it around so it'll open the other way, I take the latch off, put it on the other side, and then I'm take this part out and move it over there. Swap it for the one that I'm going to remove over there. So that's not much of a big deal.
Okay, so hold on, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one that's going.
Okay. So the tomato starting to grow, get pretty big.
I got tomatoes. But I do want to move that. Oh, move that. We almost tripped on Zoe.
Out of the way and sit it on the ground, so I have access to that.
I guess the whole thing.
Yeah.
That can be moved in. That can be moved out. Is it liftable? I don't need. There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll break. I think it'll be.
Pepper.
Yeah, I'm not worried about pepper. I have hundreds of peppers in the house. I don't even know what to do with.
Yeah, that's liftable.
Okay, that you can put out if you want.
Yeah.
That would get that out. And being that this is growing, and now I do have tomatoes, and I have eggplant in here, take the purple one and just sit it there. Now it's permanent. It's not. I don't even have to think about it. And don't worry about the chair. I can either use the chair in here or not use the chair.
It's right on the ground.
Right exactly where that one is.
Yeah. And these weeds, these aren't really things you want to grow again. See, that's foxtail or...
The foxtails I've been trying to clip and throw away. I'm going to get that out when you're done. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to compost them on the bottom of a tote. So that will work out really good. But that will be good with this one. That simply goes there and then I'm done. That's the way I want it. And it can go straight on the ground.
Yep.
Because the tomato obviously is going to go up. And if it makes it, I'll leave it. Now that I see it is, I don't know how prolific it is, but actually it's got quite a few tomatoes now. Okay. And then it will go up. And it's, oh, I didn't even see those. Okay, because the other day it was all flowers. So this way it's undisturbed.
Yeah.
It goes there and we're good. Okay, then that's all we need to do. And then what else has to be moved? Nothing else?
Nothing else.
All right.
That'll give me space to work there.
Look at Zoe's going, wow, I can run around. Little does she know she can push the door. There's a latch on the inside. I'll clean up the rest. Oh, this needs water. All right. Okay, good to go.
Okay.
So since he was asking me about what stuff I want and what stuff I don't want, I'm going to get some of that pulled out so there won't be any questions later. It'll be easier for him to do. And it's getting really, it's going to be like 87 today. So I'm going to get this done so when he comes out, it'll be all done.
I can carry the tote out.
Oh, you can if you want. I don't know if you can see the blue tool, but I made a hole, a slit in the middle so the plants can grow through it, but the squirrels won't jump on it. So the tool is still there with a slit. And then you have one less thing to think about later if I'm not outside at the time. Sit it next to the wheelbarrow. Is that out of your way? Perfect. All right. So now you can work on this anytime. Well, you're making breakfast right now?
Yeah,
oh, use it for breakfast. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, done. So I figured I'd go right back in and I'm going to get the milkweed that's growing on the bottom. I'm going to stick those in pots because I can stick that everywhere for the monarchs that are all over here. This is foxtail. You never want that. Sometimes I do compost it on the bottom, but a lot of times I just throw it away. It's dangerous to pets. Okay, I think I've given them enough space in there. I'm not sure if I really want to move this rack because it's very narrow and I've got an eggplant that's doing really good here. I'm wondering if just one large tote here, leave my rack, and then work with everything else, because that's where I tuck things under. It would give me a big growing medium here, and then it can have the whole wall as a vertical garden like that one did. And then you always want to keep a walkway. I have found out, for me, it's the easiest thing to have a walkway. Like I said, eventually we're going to take about 3, 4, or 5 panels out and build this thing out. Then it's going to be really big, so you'll walk through one and walk through another. Why wouldn't I do the entire thing? Because I want to leave all these vertical panels here for vertical growing. And that's about all I need. What's down there? Oh, you know, this is so sad. Do you know the butterflies kill each other, monarchs? This is not breeding. Hey, you don't do that. Yeah, leave them alone. Okay, they took off. They went into the tree. The males kill other males when they come through. That's their cycle. Like, he's up on the tree there. I don't know if we can see him. Where'd he go? There he is. And the other one flew off. They literally kill each other. Hold on. I see it. It's sad. The male kills another male, and then what he'll do is he'll fly off and he'll drop him somewhere. That's why sometimes you see monarchs laying around. They're beautiful and they're dead. That's because they kill each other. The male has the territory, and this is his territory. It's really sad. Some of the males are quick enough to get out of here, but my goodness. All right, so that's it. I'm going to let him do his thing, and it'll be something different. Did I waste my time? No, I didn't waste my time, because I think it's going to be really good to have 2 ends where I can have cucumbers, watermelon, squash, whatever I want, go up in the corner, and then have the rest of it as a growing medium. Like I always said, if it doesn't work out and I don't like it, you can put it back, but there won't be any reason to put it back. This is going to be great. Well, let's go see what he's done. I've been working on the computer, setting up other things. Oh, wait a minute. He may be done. I haven't seen him for an hour or so. Oh, I have no door. Look at that. So now I have 2 openings. So how's it going? Oh my goodness, you are sweating? You know, it's like 87 degrees or something. How's it going? Oh wait, let me step over. You're not mic'd and neither am I. So what do you have to say? You're almost done.
Yeah, I've got the gate moved from the end to here. Now I'm just attaching the wire back on. I folded it so that there's no sharp edges, and I'm just using the wire to clamp it back.
Oh wow. So you moved the tote on the bottom.
I moved the tote that was on the stool here over to there, and that's out of the way. And I flipped the door around, and now it'll open this way, because technically that's the outside of the door. So it'll swing open towards you.
Okay, I'll let you be. I'm going to walk over here. Okay, so this now, when you're done, will be sealed. Let's walk in. It will be different. I won't be walking in this way anymore. Look at my little lettuce on the ground. Yep, that's a lettuce. So what I'm going to do now is I'll have plants on both sides. Now, what am I gaining on this? Like I said, I now can put I could leave everything and just put one big tote, but I'm going to use this whole section to let everything grow up and drape down. I can't have everything on my head draping down, especially when it's wandering like different squash or even cucumbers. I think it's going to be more efficient all the way around. And then at some point, not now, not for a while, start taking these panels out, but not all of them. And then we'll have all these, let's say we take out 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We would have 4 panels to put outside to extend it, either lengthwise or widen it. Oh my goodness. Are you going to actually finish it today?
Yeah, I'll finish it today.
Then maybe I'll go back and work on what I'm working on. And then I'll come back and see when it's all done. This is really cool. What do you think? It's better that this was better?
Yeah, this will be better. It'll be a straight shot along there, and I just think it'll be better. You'll be able to use both ends like you used this end down here.
Oh, your voice is dry because it's so hot. Okay, I'll let you be, and we'll come back pretty soon to see how it's going. Cool. Thank you. Oh, did you see this?
I found that it was over in this corner, so I moved it out of the way. It's probably got to go somewhere a little bit better than that, maybe back where it was once I've got this end done.
Oh my goodness. I didn't. So this was in this corner, and it made it. It did the chrysalid on the wire itself.
On the wire itself.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
Just attached the way it is.
Oh my goodness. They are everywhere. No kidding. So I came back a little bit later. He still has a lot of work to do here. I don't think he's going to finish it today. No hurry. I don't care. Doesn't matter when it gets done. Oh, those ravens. They're watching him. They're watching everybody. Look at them. Hanging out in the beautiful palm tree. So whenever he gets it done, he gets it done. He should just leave it. It's too much to work in the heat. I'm going to tell him to wait till tomorrow. I'm in no hurry. And then later on, when we open up the side, I can move the totes. In the meantime, I'm making soil. I keep throwing sticks and kitchen scraps and everything in there. And I've got a squash, a zucchini planted. And then what's popping through the teal or the turquoise tulle is potatoes. You know, I was going to take it off, but I decided not to. Look at the monarchs. I don't know if you can see them. They're all over the place. Yeah, I'll finish it tomorrow. So I'm still sitting out here. I'm just watching them. I'm taking a break. The butterflies everywhere. Yeah, this is tedious because he's got to get all that wire tied on, because he puts the 1/4-inch wire back and he uses this real thin wire. So it's got to be done by hand. Well, the door's done. It looks like he's readjusting the door. He's a perfectionist. If he doesn't like something, he will work on it until it's perfect. Is this the way he is? Well, he's getting close. Like I said, no hurry. Okay, so the door is on. And I think I have a package being delivered.
Whatever you had delivered is...
You want to go see what he's doing? I know, you want to go see. All right, let's go out the door. Hold on. Let's go see what he's doing. Oh, you see him? What's Gary doing? We're just going to take a peek and then I'll put her back and come back. You got up where you needed lights this morning?
Yeah.
What time did you get up?
Just after 5.
Look at this. She knows something is going on. Oh my goodness. We'll take a peek and then we'll come back. Because I actually am working on something and my soldering iron is on. It's heating up. It's all done?
Pretty much. I'm just working on the door now. Just around the edges of it.
Oh my gosh. You got up when it was dark and had to bring lights. Oh my goodness. She was like, he's out there. I know it. All morning. That's why she was waking me up afterwards. I didn't even notice you got up to go out here. All right, I'm going to go back in, have coffee. We just peeked for a minute, and then you'll tell me exactly what you did.
Yeah, well.
So Gary's done. You're completely done with it now.
I'm done with it now.
And we've moved some of this stuff. Well, Gary did, because I'm not going to do anything yet. I want to analyze how I want to do this. But now you put the door on backwards?
Yeah, I had to reverse the door so it would open towards where the hose is. So the hose is in that direction, and that would just make it easier to come in and water. So I flip this around. The logo is usually on the outside, so that's not important. It's just so people know they can see that.
Okay, so now I can walk out. So you've wired on the 1/4-inch wire.
Yep.
With this thin wire you've got.
Yeah, it's I call it bell wire, but it's a small gauge wire It comes in a roll. I don't have a roll with me right now. I buy it at Lowe's. So it's easy enough to attach it using that. It's got plastic, it's copper wire, but it's got plastic insulation, and that keeps the copper away from the galvanized wire.
That's the same wire I take from you, and I make bird perches on the Dollar Tree hummingbird feeders, and they love it. And then the other side, so you took off this one panel.
Yeah, I took off this one panel.
After you cut off all the 1/4-inch wire and started over, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I took the one panel off the end there, took the door off first and worked on the door. And then once I was finished with the door, then I replaced the end panel. That way I could move in and out if I needed to.
Okay, I'll walk over here and see. Okay, so now the panel, there is no door here, but there is a Monarch that will be coming out probably in the next week or week and a half. That's okay. He's safe in here until I have to open the door and let him go. And now this is just stationary, and now it's a matter of figuring out how I want to set it up. So the whole thing, these dog kennels are a puzzle. It's like a Lego set. It's just a puzzle.
Yeah, you've got all the panels. You just read the instructions and put it together. It's like a puzzle.
Wow. And then later on, we're not doing this now, we can start to remove some of these walls and build it outward if we want.
Yeah, we've been talking about extending it out the same width as that dog kennel there, but bring it out a little bit.
I know, they're so successful. It keeps everything out. I didn't cover this with tulle, though we have a little bit of shade cloth just on this part here. We took all the shade cloth off last year, some of you might remember, because it was too dark. Vegetable plants need more sun, so I can shade them differently where they're not losing, so much sunlight. But this can still be covered with tulle, and that would keep out all insects. I still get insects, I still get roly-polies in here, but that's okay. But boy, I'll tell you, the ones that really get to the gardens here are your squirrels, rodents. They're the ones that really do a number.
I don't know whether it'll pick up on the camera, but the 1/4-inch wire itself provides shade.
Oh, the squares.
The squares.
Yes. So you're getting shade, you're right, from the 1/4-inch wire. Kind of like the fake plants I use, create a little shade, little bits. And this is doing, that means it's also going over the leaves. So it was way too much with the shade cloth. All right, well, this is going to look good. In the next few days, I'll start looking at this and seeing, I may get rid of the grow bag. I've got the Swiss chart in there, or I might move it. That is a grow bag there. It's got to be watered a lot here when we're hot because they dry all the way around. The entire thing dries. Where your plastic, it cannot dry this way, and it can't dry from the bottom. It can only dry from the top. So these are more efficient in Southern California or the desert, or any time you have a lot of heat, especially dry heat. And I know some of you don't like plastic, but be aware the grow bags are actually woven with a plastic material as well. It's a plastic fabric. All right, so I appreciate this. We can, I'll step out and have you close it so we can see how it works. And then, like he said, let me get out of here. The hose is down there. So I can still bring the hose through here. I'll go on the other side of you. And I can just quickly, if I want to go in there with a hose, sometimes I water it just from the outside. It's a lot easier. Okay, and there's the door.
Also, to note, I changed the latch. So this latch is not what comes with the dog kennel.
Okay.
The parrot beak type latch.
Oh, the ones they flip, yeah.
They flip. So this was just more efficient.
So you just can get this at...
Yeah, it's easier on the hands too. You can just...
That's why it was so easy. I walked over here, I thought, gee, the latch is even better. Now I see it's a different latch.
Well, this was on the other side, but I had to flip it because I reversed the door.
Okay.
I had to flip that as well.
But they come with a different latch.
Yeah.
And you can get those at any hardware store. All right, well, I appreciate this. Now I'm going to see how I want to design it on the inside. And we can go ahead and extend that at any time, but it'll probably be a while. And you got up early in the morning to finish it because you didn't finish it yesterday.
Yeah, I was hoping to finish it the other day, but I didn't have enough time, so I got up early this morning and I had my floodlights on and I was able to finish it.
I hope you have footage.
Yeah, I've got some footage.
Okay. All right, so tell me what you think. I think this is going to be more efficient. Then I really don't need to move any of these totes, do I?
No, there's still plenty of room here. I suppose this is about 30 inches, this walkway.
Okay, because I had planned on taking out the one tote that's next to you, the red one. But if I can leave it, what I'll do is I'll make sure I don't plant like a big zucchini that's going to drape over, something that goes up. Maybe I'll plant onions in there. I've been wanting to plant regular onions. Oh, I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. So with that, have a wonderful day.
And don't forget to eat what you grow. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up.
Okay, have a great day, everybody. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've already started to do things, and I'll do videos on it because I'm going to change things up. But what I am going to do, because this is all just thinking, I moved my eggplant already. I've been clearing out this. I'm going to think about how I'm going to set this up. And the more and more I think about this, I may only open up the center. And with the next dog kennel we add on, just the 2 panels, it will give us 4 foot. We'll have extra panels from the new one, and we could extend it probably 8 foot wide. You don't need to go too wide because you want to use this. This is important, but been clearing this up and moving things around. And I think in the next few days, I'm going to have this thing set up exactly the way I want to set it up. And with the dish pans, I do not want to not grow in dish pans because that has been the most fabulous thing to grow in. They're cheap, never had one break, and I have grown everything in there. Tomatoes, radishes, zucchini, everything in a dish pan. So that's it. I'm really happy with it. Now it's all up to me. Can you see these butterflies through here? I don't know if you can see it through the wire. Oh, that's a big monarch. Look at that. They're so big. Anyways, you'll see me probably within the next week because I'm going to clean this out and then start thinking about what we're going to plant. Boy, this has got a real number done to it. That I am pretty sure is roly-polies, though it could be slugs. But once I get in there and clean it up, we can stop a lot of that. I know how to do that. All right, with that, again, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.